I'm just trying to learn. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to stream my screen. Okay, just give me a minute.
The child that had
I was trying to learn how to play chess on it. Just a minute. Okay, ये सबसे बेसिक मूव है. This is the most basic move that we are trying, and now I need to protect this while doing something that improves my position. So I'll do this. Okay, this is fun. So this will attack my queen, and it's not a good position for me because because my I moved my king, so I can't castle now. So let's see what happens. Now he has this pawn. One thing that I can do is move this knight, and that's what I'm do. That's what I'll do. Okay, interesting. Not really interesting. It's a very basic kind of game. Let me pin the knight. Okay, so he is trying to move away. I think knights are more valuable than these, so that's why I'll do this. Okay, now two pieces are attacking this one. I just need to figure out a way to protect it, or maybe it's not really required to protect it. So I'll think of something else. I just think that this should be done because I want to the rooks to be protecting each other. That's my game. Okay. Now I can probably do this. Okay, so he will do this and I'll do this. He will attack this. It's fine for me. But I want to place it here. And now I'm just gonna. Okay, this is not useful. So I'll just move this piece. I'm just checking how many people are watching, or is there anybody? Okay, there is nobody watching. That's amazing because I can play the way I want to. And yeah, this is what we do. Just checking the time. 8:50 it is. Okay, so now I'll move this. It's not a good move. I'll move this actually. He's playing very fast. He has like 8:37, and because I'm talking as well as playing, I have a little less time, but it's cool. I don't think he's gonna win on time. Okay, so I have to move it, and I wanted to move it, so it's good for me. Now I'm thinking of placing my rook here so that I can attack this piece. Oh, that's too bad. But now I'll stop him from moving anywhere. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Now he can't move. Like, if he tries to move, he will get killed. This is mine. Think of something, whatever you want to think of, and there is nobody watching, so it's good. But there, there are very few people that are watching. Okay, did he move? He did actually move, and I'm gonna kill him for this. Now, what you will do, Bachu? Okay, this is no problem. I'll just move this piece here. It's a stupid mistake that I made. Very nice. But I think I can still win this match. It's possible. I have. Do I have better position? I don't know if I have a better position than him, but he has two rooks, and I have one knight and one bishop. Okay, so I'll move this to this place. It's gonna be fun for me. Now, what do I do? I'll do what I need to do. Okay, so he's threatening, brother. He's threatening, man. How can I diffuse the threat? I can't. I can't diffuse it. So what I do? What do I do? What do I do? I just uh, do this. This is one thing that I can do. Okay, this is terrible. So he will attack this piece. This piece is gone. I think. Can I attack his king? Maybe I can. If he does that, I'm gonna attack his king. Okay. So this is the place. Just checking time again and again. It's 8:55. I'll start the vocab thing. Yeah, I'll start the vocab thing after this match. So this is to protect my pawn and toba 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 toba. What I'll do, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Then I'll do this because I'm attacking the rook. If he doesn't notice, that would be great for me because I want to win the rook, man. That's what I want. Okay, so he's taking advantage of his position. Now I want him to take the pawn. Shit, man. So that I can attack, but he's not doing that. That's terrible. Now I want him to place the rook here so that I can protect the pawn, and that would be amazing. Then I can just go with my knight and do whatever I want. Agree? Do you agree? No, you don't agree. So I'm gonna give him a bloody check. Why? I don't know. Do I have an advantage? No idea. I'm just playing a stupid game, thinking I can win. Let's see. Because now my knight is very dangerous, man. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Why? I don't know. I want him to place his king on the white square so that I can attack two pieces at one point of time. But he's not doing that. He's a fucking idiot. No, he's not an idiot. He's a smart person. That's why he's not doing that. And I hate smart people. But he made a mistake. He made a mistake. So I'm gonna check him. And after I check him, I'm gonna take his rook. That's what I will do. So he made a mistake just like I did. And that costed me. It almost costed me the game. And now it's amazing because I can take two rooks. So see, this is the rook I took, and now his king is in check. So he resigned, and I won. That's amazing. Dekha, dekha. It was amazing, na? I won. So now, let me check the time. 8:58. Okay, 8:58. checking if there is anybody coming. 17 people said they will come. I'm just waiting. Okay, so I'm in the center. That's amazing. Hi, everyone. So It's 9 o'clock, and we'll start this thing now. This is the book that I was talking about. It's called World Power Made Easy, and I'm just starting to read it. So I'll I'll start with the session one, and this will last for 1 hour. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Hi, welcome. I can't see who you are, but thank you for joining. We are doing this thing where, and you can chat. Now I have opened it so that I can see the chats and everything, but I can't see me. So that's fine. I don't need to see me. And thank you. So I'm just trying to read the very first word. So this is the session one that I'm starting with. Every human being is, in one way or another, unique. Every personality is determined by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Let's examine 10 personality types. So in this, we'll try to understand like the different kind of personalities that people have, and one of which might be by chance your very own. Okay, it's possible. Let's see. So there is this person who always says me first. Your attitude to life is simple, direct, and above board. Every decision you make is based on the answer to one question: what's in it for me? If your selfishness, greed, and ruthless desire for self advancement hurt other people, that's too bad. This is a tough world, pal. Dog eat dog and all that, and I for one am not going to be left behind. So he's very much concerned about himself only. So he thinks like everything that he looks at from the way like how can I get the benefit from this. So that's called an egoist. Egoist. That's the person called egoist. Okay, so let's go to the next word. Now let's see. Have you heard about all the money that I'm making? Did I tell you about my latest amorous conquest? I don't know what amorous means. So if someone is watching this live later, they can try to Google it and comment the word amorous and its meaning. Amorous is spelled as Amorous. Okay. So let me give you my opinion. I know because I am an expert at practically everything. You're boastful to the point of being obnoxious. You have only one string to your conversational bow, namely yourself. And on it, you play a number of monotonous variations. what you think, what you have done, how good you are, how would you solve the problems of the world, etc. So that's called an egotist. Basically, they are like very, very boastful person. Like they just can't stop talking about themselves in a very, very positive light. Like they think they are the center of the universe. So that's what they are. Egotist, they are called. So that's the second. Egotist is someone who is like very boastful about himself, and egoist is very greedy kind of person who always thinks like what's in it for me. So those kind of people. Now let me help you. This is the third kind of person. You have discovered the secret of true happiness, concerning yourself with welfare of others. Never mind your own interests. How is the next fellow getting along? An altruist. So these are the people that basically very given, like they just don't worry about what they are getting. They're just worried about what they are providing. In a very good sense, like I'm not talking about modern day monks, but the original kind of people, like how we see the ideal, those people were very altruistic because they are giving their teachings away and they are not too worried about themselves. So those kind of people are called altruists. Okay. So now fourth kind, like a biochemist studying a colony of bacteria under microscope, you minutely examine your every thought, feeling, and action, probing futile questions like, what do other people think of me? How do I look? Or maybe I shouldn't have said that. Are you are and are your constant nagging companions, for you are unable to realize that other people do not spend as much time and energy analyzing you as you think. Okay, so this is similar to me basically. These are people that like think that basically the spotlight effect. So they think like everybody has their eyes on me. I don't want that, but they still have. So I need to be very much aware about how I carry myself. So that brings out a lot of insecurity, a lot of issues. So that's what they are talking about. You may seem unsocial, yet your greatest desire is to be liked and accepted. You may seem unsocial. You may seem like a person who is not social at all. That's a paradox. But your greatest desire is to be liked and accepted. You may be shy and quiet. You're often moody and unhappy. You prefer solitude or at most company of one person to a crowd. You have an aptitude for creative work or and are uncomfortable engaging in activities that require cooperation with other people. You may even be a genius or eventually turn into one. Okay, so that's an introvert. Okay, so according to this definition, the introvert is a person who is like very, you know, worried about how other people perceive him, and that's why he's not very outgoing. Okay, understood. You would be great. Okay, let's do it together. This is the next word. Introvert, you understood, right? You would be great as a teacher, counselor, administrator, insurance agent. You can always become interested, sincerely, vitally interested in other people's problems. You are the life of the party. And because you never worry about the effect of your actions, never inhibit yourself with doubts about dignity or propriety, you are usually happy, generally full of high spirits. You love to be with people, lots of people. And Your thoughts, your interests, your whole personality are turned outwards. So these are party kind of people, and these are called extroverts. Okay, amazing. You have neither extreme. So this is the next word, neither extreme. You have both introverted and extroverted tendencies. At different times, on different occasions, your interests are turned in about equal proportions, both inwards and on outwards. Indeed, you are quite normal in the sense that your personality is like that of most people and ambivert. So basically, this is a person who is neither very introverted nor very extroverted. So I think a lot of people will fit in this category. Like they are neither very extroverted nor very introverted. So they are called ambivert. And you can use the chat if you want to say anything to me. Okay, this is the next personality type. People are no damn good. Cynical, embittered, suspicious, you hate everyone, especially but never to be admitted yourself. The perfectibility of the human race, nonsense, no way. The stupidity, the meanness, and the crookedness of most mortal, most probably all. That is your favorite theme. That's called a misanthrope. A misanthrope. So basically, I have just read a book by Dostoevsky. It's called The Underground Men. I might have it here, maybe not, but it's a very short book. And in that, it begins with I'm a sick man. I am a disgusting kind of person, he says, the author says. And that reminds me of this word. So he hated everyone, including himself. And that person was an misanthrope. Misanthrope. Okay. And if we like separate the two words that make this, mis and anthrope. Mis is something which makes something negative, like understanding, misunderstanding. So if you are understanding something, good. If you're not, then you're misunderstanding it. So mis is a negative thing. And anthrope, I'm not sure about anthrope, but I have seen like anthropology. Anthropology. So that's the study of human race. So misanthrope is someone who hates human race. So that's how this word was made. Okay. Next word, eighth word, are women are no damn good. Can you guess it? A person who doesn't like women at all. What kind of person that will be? Gay? No, not in that sense, not just sexually. He doesn't like women at all. So sometimes in your dim past, you were crossed, scorned, or deeply wounded by a woman, mother or mother figure perhaps. So now you have carefully constructed defense against further hurt. You hate all women. You hate all, not one, not 50%, not 80%. You hate every single woman. And that's called a misogynist. You must have heard this word a lot by girls who are talking about feminism and all. They say this word a lot, misogynist. Okay. Ninth word. This is interesting. Marriage is an institution, and who wants to live in an institution? You will not make the ultimate legal commitment. Members of the opposite sex are great as lovers, roommates, flat or house sharers, but not as lawfully wedded spouses. The ties that bind are too binding for you. You may possibly believe, and possibly for yourself be right, that a commitment is deeper and more meaningful if freedom is available without judicial proceedings. So I think that's what Osho used to talk about a lot. Like if you love a person and then you marry that person, so you have this legal contract to be with that person, and love is more of something that you feel, something that you wow. Minus creative. I just saw your comment, misogynist. Wow, that's amazing. What's the name of the book? Okay, the name of the book is World Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. And bro, we'll play chess tomorrow. I have already played one match. Maybe okay, so I'll show you my ID. You just send me invite. After this, maybe we'll play. So from 9:45 to 10 we can play. Okay. So just send me a request. My I'll show you my I'll tell you my you know I'll tell you my ID. Just a second and I'll come back to that word because this is really interesting. Okay, just search SUMITASSANIA on chess.com, the green one, and you'll find me. I'll repeat it for you. It's SUMIT, which is my name, and then ASSANIA on chess.com, the green one. Okay, let me continue now. Thank you for commenting, bro. You are the first person to comment, by the way, and that's amazing. I love you, bro. So let me come back. Okay, so this person just hates marriage. Okay, he doesn't like the idea of marriage at all. And Osho was telling that if you do something that legally bound to people, the love between them kind of erodes, vanishes. So this is called misogamist. Misogamist. How will you remember it? So you can say he doesn't want to play the game of marriage, and miss is note, negation, and game of marriage. So misogamist. That's amazing. I don't like marriage at all, man. So the next word is that the flesh is here too. Okay, I think I'm pronouncing this word wrong. HEIR. I don't know how to say this. I'll probably need to learn this, but now I'm gonna say here, which is wrong because here is maybe HERE. But yeah, so this person is self denial, austerity, lonely contemplation. These are the characteristics of a good life. So you claim the simplest food and the least amount of it that will keep your body and soul together, combined with abstinence from fleshly, earthly pleasures, will eventually lead to spiritual perfection. That is your philosophy. So basically, you think you won't eat anything, you will eat the bare minimum, you won't make love to a partner, you won't enjoy anything good. So you just are depriving your dopamine circuit. So you just don't want to give in to the false pleasures that you think. So you won't enjoy an ice cream or anything like that. So that's called an ascetic, ascetic, ascetic. So this reminds me of Gautam Buddha, Mahatma Buddha, which is EUH. Okay, okay, I'll try it. I'll try it. So, Gautam Buddha, who basically, when he was trying to seek knowledge or whatever nirvana, we can say, he was like he deprived himself from everything and then he sat under a tree. So, we can say he was an ascetic. Okay, so these are the words that we learned. And since you are very active, my bro, on chat, I'll ask you a question. Okay, I'll give you a word and then you'll answer me what is it. Okay, I'll just give a quick recap to you and then we'll see. So a person who always thinks about himself, what's in it for him, he is an egotist. Okay, and who is always boastful about himself, that's a different person, that's egotist. So egoist is who is very selfish, who wants to know what's in it for him, that's egoist. And yeah, narcissist or maybe it's not narcissist here, so we'll look at that word also. But egotist is someone who is like always boastful कि मेरे पास ये है वो है, इस टाइप की बकवास, that is egotist. And then there is a person who is always trying to help others, that's altruist. And who wants to stay alone, that's introvert. Who wants to stay with other people, that's extrovert. Who is neither extreme, so he's sometimes introverted, sometimes extroverted, that's an ambivert. And a person who hates other people, humanity, that's misanthrope. And a person who hates women is misogynist. And a person who hates marriage is misogynist. And a person who hates himself in a way that he's denying himself even the simplest like pleasures, he just want to live the most simple life possible, that's static. Okay, so these are the words. Now I'll give you a description, and you just tell me what's the answer to it. So this is a cynical, embittered, suspicious. You hate everyone. The perfectibility of human race, nonsense, no way. The stupidity, the meanness, and the crookedness of most mortal. That is your favorite theme. Who is that person? And I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, you don't know. So that's misanthrope. Misanthrope, which is miss means no, anthropology, which is human race. So misanthrope. A person who hates women. That, do you know that? Can you type that? I think you will remember this one because we talked very recently about this one. A person who hates women. And I'm all again giving you 10 seconds. If you don't know this one, then we'll move on to the next kind of words. Yeah, that's absolutely right, misogynist. So that's awesome. Now we are going to the session 2. So we just completed session 1 of this book in one sitting. And let me tell you something honestly, like this book is very popular. This book has been around for a very, very long time. And I tried reading it like alone, and it was really good. But I read it for like maybe 2 days, 3 days at best, and then I left it. So it's a very thick kind of book. Now my plan is to come live every day at 9 and like start reading this book. And I think if I read it like maybe 3 4 times, then we'll be all be better at it. Okay, so that's the goal. And I'm trying to be really good at English, because that person who commented on my video, he was very harsh, but he was very there was some truth to it. I use the word like a lot, which I don't like, and I sometimes struggle to find new words. Okay, and yeah, that's what I want to improve, and I'm thinking of improving it with you guys. So that's why I'm doing this live. And I think this is a public commitment. So even if you don't like reading books that much, you can just come to this live and we can have this conversation where I do speak and read the book and you just enjoy. So good, let's move on. So every word in English language has a history, and these 10 are no exception. In this section, you will learn a good deal more about the words you have been working with. In addition, you will make excursions. I don't know what excursion is. Can you find the meaning of this word, bro? Excursion. Excursions. Excursion. So I think it might mean something. I can't even guess. You will make with excursions. It feels smells, I said. It feels very close to exceptions, but it's, I don't know. Excursion, maybe excursions. Into many other words, Brahman. Okay, nice. Excursion. So in addition, you will make excursions in many other words, allied either in meaning, form, or history. to our basic 10. So he's saying you will learn these 10 words, and then because of you learning these 10 words, you will learn multiple other words. Like if you, let's see what he's saying. The first thing he said, ego. The ego, egoist and egotist are built on same Latin root. Okay, so we are going back to, okay, yeah, that's nice. A short journey or a trip that a group of people make for pleasure. Yeah. What's what was your most recent excursion that you went on, bro? Do let me know while I read this. So we are going back to the previous lesson in the same way, like there it's the author is elaborating on those words. So let's see what happens. The ego, egoist and egotist are built on same Latin root, the pronoun ego, meaning I. I is the greatest concern in egoist's mind. The most overused words in egoist's vocabulary. Keep the words differentiated in your mind by thinking the T in talk and the additional T in egotist. Okay, so he's saying the egoist and egotist. So egotist has an additional T, and that means he talks a lot about himself. So he is very boastful. He talks a lot about himself. Whereas a person who is egoist, who is very selfish, he may not talk about himself a lot. He just is trying to take advantage of people. So that's what he's doing. But he may not necessarily show. He may even try to show that he doesn't care about him at all, while secretly uh, just looking for his interest. So that's what we can think of. Okay. Ego itself has been taken over from Latin as an important English word and is commonly used to denote one's concept of oneself, as in, what do you think your constant criticism do to my ego? Ego has also special meaning in psychology, but for the moment, you have enough problems without going into that. So that's a joke he made. Uh, Amazing. So ego is I basically. Wherever you see the word ego, that means I. It is related to some kind of individuality. If you are an egocentric, you consider yourself the center of universe. Egocentric. Okay. So if you are an egocentric, you consider yourself the center of universe. That's nice. And this is very simple. Like if you are egocentric, you consider yourself the center of universe. Obviously ego, I, and center, obviously center. So you put yourself in the center. You're an extreme form of egoist. So that means if a person cares about him, he is an egoist. But if he is like obsessed about his interest, then he is egocentric. And if you are an egomaniac, you carry egoism to such an extreme that your needs, desires, interests have become an morbid obsession, a mania. So mania is basically uh, some kind of craziness, I would say. So egomaniac is someone who is like whose desires, needs, and interests have taken an extreme form. So he is like one level above egocentric. So the base word is egoist, then egocentric, and then egomaniac. Okay. The egoist or egotist is obnoxious. The egocentric is intolerable, and egomaniac is dangerous and slightly mad. Okay. So can you give me an example? Can you give me an example of like what comes to your mind when we talk about egoist and egocentric and egomaniac? Like from a movie, or if you don't remember anyone from real life, like from a movie, egomaniac. Have you seen any movie where a person is egomaniac? I'll say any criminal, a certain kind of criminal can be egomaniac in a movie, although I don't remember any movie that has egomaniac. Egocentric is both a noun, like what an egocentric her new roommate is, and an adjective. What's adjective? Like, what's your understanding of adjective? He's the most. He's the most. Adjective. Egocentric is both noun and adjective. He's the most egocentric person I have ever met. So it's some kind of tarif. In it's not tarif per se, but it's adjective is some kind of like quality, we can say. Okay, so that's what it is, egocentric. To derive the adjective form of egomaniac, add al, a common adjective suffix. Say the adjective aloud. Egomaniacal. I'm saying it wrong, I think, but yeah, egomaniac and then al. Okay, now we move on to the next point. In Latin, the words for other is alter. Okay, okay, so this is interesting. So when we go to a shop and we say like alter करा सकते हैं इसे, तो it is like भाई इसका size change करा सकते हैं क्या? तो it's not change per se, it's like asking like can we make it other size? Alter is other. So that's an interesting thing. I didn't know that. मुझे पता नहीं था. A number of valuable English words are built on this route. So alter पे बहुत सारे words बने हुए हैं. Altruism. The philosophy practiced by altruists come from one of the variant spelling of Latin alter, other, altruistic actions took look towards the benefit of other. So a monk, basically, in the traditional sense, that's altruism, what he practiced, and he is an altruistic person. And if you alternate, okay, that again, you skip the one and take the other. So if you say I have no alter, if you are on a cliff, okay, और आपके पीछे कुआ है और आगे खाई है, तो आप क्या बोलोगे? यू विल से आई हैव नो ऑल्टरनेटिव लेफ्ट, मेरे पास कोई चारा नहीं बचा यार, मेरे पास कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं बचा, मरना ही है मुझे. तो दैट्स where it comes. You have no alternative, you have no other choice. Okay, Mr. Bond. So you see how easy it is to understand the meaning of these words. Once you realize they all come from same source and keeping in mind the alter means other, you can quickly understand words like alter ego, alteration, altercation, and alteration. Okay, alter ego is basically a person who has a different I. So for example, he's very calm person, and then he has this alter ego where he is not that calm. Okay, this reminds me of a movie. I'll give you hints. I'll see the qualities of the movie, and then you can guess in the comment section. If you can guess it, that's amazing. So, this person, it's a South Indian movie, and this person has two personality. One is very sweet kind of a person who agrees to everything and who follows the rule, and he does everything according to the law. And then his alter ego, this person who is a complete different version of himself, he's not even himself, he doesn't remember anything, and he basically kills the criminals and he just scares the shit out of criminals, and he has very long hair in the movie. It's a South Indian movie, and if you can guess it, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds if you can remember that movie. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's Aparichit.
Aparichit movie has the alter ego thing. Okay, so where was I? Alter ego. Yeah. Now I don't know the word altercation, or maybe I know altercation. What is it? I don't remember. Altercation. Maybe change in plan. I don't know. Can you check it? Altercation. What's the word? What does it mean? Altercation and alteration. These are two different words. Let's understand this. An alteration is course change. Is of course a change. Okay, alteration is just a change. Okay, a making into something other. Okay, when you alter your plans, you make other plans. So alteration is there is a slight change of plans. We can say there is a slight alteration in plans, or maybe, yeah, alteration in plans. So that means change in plans. Altercation is a verbal dispute. When you have an altercation with someone, you have a violent disagreement, a fight with words. Wow, that's amazing. I'm not here to have a nosy argument or disagreement. Yes, altercation. I didn't know that. So I'm not here to have an. If in future I get into a fight, I'll just say to the person, I am not here to have an altercation with you, bro. So chill. And then I'll be happy that I know this word. Altercation. Interesting word. So you have a verbal disagreement, and why? Because you have other ideas. So if it has something to do with other ideas, plan, or opinion than those of the person on the other side of argument, altercation. So does that mean cation, like alter is other, and cation, does that mean cation has something to do with ideas? I don't know. Altercation, by the way, is stronger than quarrel or dispute. Really? That's amazing. So you can have a dispute and you can have an altercation, and altercation will be more, more strong thing, more a stronger word basically. I know, I thought like quarrel was like basically a fight, and verbal dispute can never be above fight, but apparently it is. So that's great. The sentiment is more hated. The disagreement is likely to be angry or even hot tempered, and there may be recourse. If the disputant are human to profanity or obscenity, you have altercation in sorts over pretty important issues. The word implies that you get quite excited. Okay, that's interesting. Now, the word alter ego, which contains alter, other, with ego, I, so a different I, generally refers to someone with whom you're so close that you both do same things, think alike, react similarly, and are in temperament almost mirror images of each other. Any such friend is your other I, your other self, your alter ego. Okay, I took it like to a disease level, but he's saying alter ego can also be used like someone who is like very similar to us. So I think how it can play out in normal day-to-day conversations is like if you say to a person, "Hey, do you like the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson in it?" And he say, "Yes." And then you say, "Okay, do you like do you like Diljit Dosanjh?" And he says yes. And then the person asks, like, "Do you like this?" And you say yes. So you have like so many commonalities. Then you say, "Oh my God, you're my alter ego," and then you have fun. Okay, so that's alter ego. हमने दो sessions complete कर दिए. We have completed two sessions, and we have little bit of time left. I am hoping that you have sent me invite on chess.com. I can't check it now, but I'll check it at 9:45 exactly. So we have 7 minutes, and in those 7 minutes, uh, we'll try to learn. I'm just getting too excited. I'm checking how many sessions it has. just to get an idea like how much time it will take me to basically complete, take us actually to complete this. So I'm just checking. Okay, I don't know where it ends, so I'll have to. Okay, session. I think there are 40. Okay, 38, 44, 46, 47. Okay, there are 47 sessions. We'll do two sessions in a day, which is the average we are doing. Like today, we have done two. So I think 20 days. In 20 days, we'll finish the sessions of this book, and there are other things remaining. So I think in 30 days we'll finish this book. How exciting is that? In 30 days we'll have a better vocab. Okay, so let's go to the third session. Origins and related words depends how you turn. Introvert, extrovert, ambivert are built on Latin words verto. Okay, that reminds me of a phone called Vertu. I don't know if it has anything to do with this or not, but it's a very luxury kind of device, or it used to be. I'm not sure if it's still in production. So, introvert, extrovert are all built on the Latin verb verto, to turn. If your thoughts are constantly turned inwards, intro, that means you're introvert. You're just thinking about yourself. You are an introvert. Outwards, an extrovert. If you're thinking about outside, that means you're an extrovert. And in both directions, an ambivert. Okay, so now a random question I'm asking you: introvert, extrovert, ambivert. So, from this word ambivert, I'm reminded of this word called ambidextrous. Do you know what it means? I'll move on and see if you know this word, ambidextrous. And let's see. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But yeah, it's fun. Oh, this came. The prefix ambi both is also found in ambidextrous, able to use both hands. So the virus in Three Idiots was ambidextrous. Okay, that's fun. And the noun is ambidexterity. Ambidexterity. Dexterous means skillful. So he was skillful with both kind of hands, or both ways in some sense. So that's why he was ambidextrous. And OUS, the ending OUS is a common adjective suffix: famous, dangerous, perilous, perilous. I don't know this word, man. Perilous. I don't know what it means. Perilous. Ity is a common noun suffix: vanity, quality, simplicity. Spelling caution. Note that the letter following the T in ambidextrous is R, but in dexterous it's E. So it's spelled differently. Dexterous. 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 The next letter is E. Whereas if we say ambidextrous, then it's ambidextrous. So the E is missing. Okay. Dexter is actually the Latin word for right hand. In ambidextrous, the person both hands are right hand, so to speak. Yeah. So okay. Perilous. Yeah. Perilous. Khatarnak. Jokhim vara. Okay, so this is like bungee jumping and skydiving. So we can say like bungee jumping is a very perilous activity. That could be amazing. I used to say always like bungee jumping is very exciting, very risky, or very scary. But now I'll say bungee jumping is very perilous. Perilous activity. But by the way, a brand reached out to me, and they said like I can do like scat jump if I like want to. for free. So that was pretty cool. It I just remembered it from this world. Thank you. So dexterous is basically both are the right hands for this person. And okay, I have a question. Like, now we are almost done with the book. It's 12, sorry, it's 9:44. It is written as 21:44 in mine. That's why I said this. So what's your name minus creative? Like, what's your real name, bro? And what do you do? And why did you join this live? Like, and you stayed after you joined. Like, you have stayed off for a very long time, and it was really fun because I was seeing, like, sometimes there was zero viewers, and even though I have just started it today, it was fun. Like, you gave me company in some sense. So I'm just trying to learn about you. Okay, your name is Abhinav Yadav. Okay, and what do you do? And are you like, are you interested in learning English, or चिल्लाई के चल रखा है? Okay, okay. So even if there was nobody, bro, Iron Man, I would still have done this live. Like, I this is this is my life philosophy basically, that I'll do a thing that I want to do, that I want to do, and even if there is nobody watching, that's where it's most important for me to do this thing. So someone commented on my video that I don't know English and I don't know words, and that hurt a bit. I have decided to fix that issue. I have decided to read this book, and I have decided to connect with you guys. I want to learn it with you. So my purpose is so that, uh, instead of doing it alone, where it's a very boring activity and talking to myself, I'm just doing a live so that I'm talking to you guys. And this live will still be available after I have, after I have finished this live. So people can watch it later also. And that would be fun. I am trying to figure out a way to get 100 viewers on live daily, and I'll just keep doing live and we'll see what happens. Okay, you two are the, like, sometimes people comment me, like, I have 15K followers on Instagram, and people comment me, hey, I followed you when you had like less than 500 followers. So that feels amazing to them. And now you have this opportunity, like, you came in this live, you are the first or second person who joined this live, so that's amazing. And yeah, if a lot of people start coming, I'll always remember Abhinav Yadav to be the first person who joined my live and stayed for such a long time. You have made my day, Abhinav, and happy Holi to you and Iron Man. Thank you for asking the question because I got the chance to explain. And yeah, I just welcome you too. And now I'm reading Abhinav's comment. I'm studying school. I'm preparing for some competitive exams. So in CUET, vocabulary is needed. So I'm trying to learn vocab with you. Thanks. Wow. You are in school. That's amazing. And you write very good English, bro. So I'm happy for you that you are learning. And I'm also like, I just think that a person who can express his ideas very clearly has advantage. People perceive him as more confident, and he feels good about himself. And I'm trying to write a book also, so me learning a lot of words will be very helpful, although I'll try to keep the words very simple. But yeah, it's going to be fun. And now I'm just checking my chess.com if I'm seeing any request. Have you sent the request? Let me know. And let me try to share my screen for chess.com if I can. Okay, share your screen. And now, bro, the second person, you can also tell me what's your bro and what are you doing, and that would be amazing. Okay, I just received a request. I think open it. Okay, no, I'll just go to the request section.
have accepted your request. Now I'm checking for your message. No, this is not the message. Okay. So I have requested your request. You just now friend request I have accepted. Now just invite me for a game. Okay. And then we'll see. Oh, do you see black screen? Yes, bro. Tomorrow I'll play with you, Iron Man. Now tell me your name, whatever your name is. Okay, so I got a request. Now let's play. And let me quickly fix this streaming. Oh, okay, you can see my screen, right? Just say, just tell me you can see my screen and hear me. Iron Man and Abhinav. And Iron Man, what's your name, bro? I can write English well, but can't speak English. Okay, Yuvraj. Oh, bro. I think I know you. Okay, Yuvraj bhai. I think I know you. You are from university, if I'm not wrong, or are you a different person? I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so I'm just focusing on the game right now. I'm not seeing anything. Abhinav, your rating is 875, so I think you're a much better player than I am, maybe. So I'll try to win, but we'll see. Okay. So what happened? Okay. Okay. This is what. ठीक है. So you have moved this. Now I'll just play the most simple kind of game. I'll try to move this thing here. The knight. Okay, you are doing this. You're protecting the pawn. Now I just need to do this. Okay, so both your pawns are protected. I can't do this, but I can do this, I think. So let's do this. What you gonna do? Okay, so my thinking is this, that I just don't find what do we say these things? Bishops very useful. So I'll trade. Okay, that's a good move. Now I'm trying to move this piece. I'm just trying to activate, you know. Okay, so I think I can do this. This is interesting. Now, what will you do? Okay, yeah, that's nice. So now I'm just thinking, like, where do I move? I can do this move. I think I'll go with this, even though this is not very good move. But yeah, I'll still do it. Or maybe it is a good move. I don't know. What did you do, bro? Okay, that was my mistake. But no worries. I'll just do this. So I'll just do this. And I'll do this. Now I'll castle. Okay. I'll do this then. I think we are. You okay? You are +1. That's nice. Okay, that's nice. I just like giving checks for no reason, so that's what I'll do. And okay, you just moved it. Okay, so I'll just start moving towards your king. Maybe let's see what happens. I'll just move it one more time. This is interesting. So now, um, okay, I cannot do this. I just don't know what to do. So I think this piece is, I don't know, I'll just move this. Are you threatening something, bro? I don't know. So I think what you are trying to do is you will just come closer so that I can't do anything. So I'll just try to prevent it by moving this piece. Okay, fair enough. Now I'll do this. And I think you're gonna attack my king now. Okay, that's no issue for me. I just do this. Okay, are we equal or are you plus one now? I don't know. I can't see it, but yeah, we're very close. Oh, really? How did you do it, bro? Checkmate. That was amazing. I didn't know it at all. Very cool game, bro. So yeah, it was really fun, Abhinav, and it's 9:57. So this live was for a very long time, and yeah, you won. So that's great. I made a blunder. That was stupid, but yeah, for the people who has joined, like other two people, I can just tell you what we did, and you can just rewatch it if you want to. So what we did is I played a game in the beginning, 15 minutes maybe. Then we read this book, this amazing book. It's called Word Power Made Easy. We did two sessions and we learned uh, around 20 new words, or maybe not every word because there were a few words that we knew, but we learned new words. And tomorrow also at 9 p.m., we'll do this live stream and we'll try to learn more words. I'll read this book and I'll try to basically learn the word and we'll play some fun quizzes with you guys. So if you missed it or if you have joined late, you can join it tomorrow using the same link at 9 p.m. And now I'm going. But before that, before I go, I'm just gonna read anything, any comment that you guys make for the next 2 minutes. If you say anything, I'll just wait for that. Or maybe 1 minute. If you wanna say anything, you can say it. You can't move your pawn because it's pinned by bishop. Okay. I didn't read it, Abhinav, but yeah, that's right. It's Queen Gambit I just played. Okay. I don't know. So you know the gambits. I actually have learned a little bit, but I haven't played chess very seriously in the 2025. So that's why I like the highest rating that I achieved was 1100, and then I stopped playing a lot. And now uh in this live stream we'll read and we'll play 1 or 2 games, 1 game in the beginning or maybe 1 game in the ending, or maybe just 1 or 2 games in the end. And now it was amazing. I just enjoyed it. It was really fun. Instead of reading this book alone, I had fun reading it with you, Abhinav, and with you, Iron Man. I remember your name, but I forgot it. You're from the university. You and so yeah, it was amazing. Take care. Yeah, Yuraj. So it was fun, Yuraj, and we'll meet tomorrow at 9 p.m. And take care and happy Holi and bye bye. Now I'm ending, and I don't know how to end it, so it will be a struggle for me to end. Also, maybe just need okay end stream.